welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. Now, if you are a regular of this channel, or indeed if you have been looking through all of the Atari VCS games that I've reviewed so far, you'll have seen that I've covered 11 and they've all been great. And the reason for that is that they all look good. They all have great sound, and although the gameplay is simple, it works really well. The games are extremely playable. So with that in mind, it's time for me to review a game that is none of those things. So this is Star Wars Jedi Arena, which was released by Parker Brothers in 1983. Now, Parker Brothers were probably the second biggest third-party game developer for the Atari VCS behind Activision. And they pulled off quite a coup. They managed to outbid Atari, apparently with some ease, when it came to getting the rights to make Star Wars games. After the popularity of The Empire Strikes Back, the film, it was suddenly quite apparent that there was a market here for video games based on these films. And it seems as though everybody realised this all at the same time, and there was this sudden mad scramble to get the rights to develop games based on the Star Wars universe. And Parker Brothers, of all people, came out on top. So we had The Empire Strikes Back, the actual game first, where, well, it was basically Attack of the Mutant Camels. If you played that, you know how to play the Empire Strikes Back game on the VCS. The next game that came along was this. Now, this was the first ever game that featured lightsabers. So it's got a selling point. I mean, let's face it, lightsabers were an integral part of Star Wars. There was no denying it. So, of course, it made people think, oh, okay, so we'd be playing a game where we're actually doing a lightsaber duel. That could be really good. Could be. Fucking well isn't, though. Oh, I've got something in my eye and it's really bothering me. So, right, well, what I will do, because I'm trying to just explain this game is a fucking pain in the arse. So what I will do, I'll set up a two-player game for now, just so that I can show visually what you're actually supposed to do, as well as trying to describe it. Because, like I say, the real selling point of Atari VCS games was that they were simple but enjoyable. And like I say, this is neither of those. So, right, we'll get the game underway. So, although it is supposed to be the two of you, engaged in a lightsaber duel, as you can clearly see, you're nowhere near each other. And the lightsabers never actually clash. Right, so that thing in the centre there, the orb, that is how you actually attack each other. And as you've seen, after a very short while, it enters what it calls its wild stage. And it will fire out all these random shots. However, during the game, you also can control what it does. You can't control where it moves, but if you press the fire button, you send a shot coming from it to the opposing player, whether it's an actual player or whether it's the AI that you're up against. But the direction that the shots you fire you know, actually fires in depends on the direction you are holding your lightsaber. So if I hold it now straight forward, or nearly as straight forward as I can, with my fucking mouse, I need a new mouse pad. Right, so if I hold it just forward, there you go, the shot will come out just straight forward. If I put it that far right, it goes that far right. That far left, it shoots out that far left. Alright, so that shot has now hit the opponent there. So I get a point. When that happens, you then switch sides. And obviously, if you your opponent fires a shot at you, then just like when the thing is going mad here, you use the lightsaber to deflect it. You can see these like shield-like areas in front of each player. Obviously, you have to blast your way through those shields. And then once you've got through them and your shot hits the opponent, that that counts as a hit and you get the point. There we go, like so. Okay, so now that that is as clear as fucking festering mud, let's get a game underway. Right, so one player. Shock horror, I'm really shit at this, but here we go. So I am blue to begin with, and I'm playing this, yes, with a the mouse pad is just sending my, the laser all over the place, so it's not going to make any fucking difference. I'm shit at the game anyway, but here we are then. So right, let's get a game underway. So I actually managed to hit him, and he has just hit me, and the orb is about to go wild. And while it's going wild, you can't, fire. It's not going to make any difference. So because I'm trying to defend as well as trying to get a shot, away. He's getting plenty of hits on me, and I'm not doing fuck all really against him. And when the thing goes wild, he just gets so many fucking hits. Too far over. And now it's going to go mad, and there's a good chance that it's going to actually hit me, and I will lose. Surely I can hit him now. I mean, look how wide open that gap is in his shield there. Oh no, he fucking hits me. So now I'm on the top. But the trouble is, when you're on the top, the actual controls stays the same. You move left on the controller to move your lightsaber to the left. Of course, now I'm facing the opposite way. So, although I am still moving the lightsaber to my left, on the screen, it's in the opposite direction. So, it's now really fucking awkward. So I've got plenty of shots on him, but likewise he's got plenty of shots on me, and watches the thing now goes fucking mad and will no doubt fire through the well, let's get the review underway then, shall we? Visually I think it's a fucking mess. It is, there we are, finally got a hit on him. But yeah, visually it's a fucking mess. I mean, okay, you do sort of get a general idea of what is supposed to be there on screen, but I mean, it's, yeah, very general. The audio, when the thing goes wild, the audio drives you around the fucking bend. I mean, I know I like when, you know, these games sort of sound, you know, turn your living room into an arcade, but I mean, come on, some of these sound effects are just fucking horrendous, and they just drive you fucking mad. Especially, you say, when the wild orb thing comes along, it's just so fucking irritating. But when it comes to irritating, the one that takes the fucking prize is the gameplay. Okay, so I finally win again. I'm now 2-1 up, I can't believe it. Jedi Arena, so you think, okay, so it's a lightsaber battle, but you're not fucking anywhere near each other. Your lightsabers never come into contact. It's this fucking stupid orb thing. What the fucking hell? I mean, okay, yes, I'm sure it's supposed to be that fucking, you know, that Seeker ball or whatever it's called, that's in Star Wars, you know, when he's doing his basic training, and you know, and Obi-Wan is teaching him to use a lightsaber for the first time. But the thing is, that's the only time that appears. In no other fucking lightsaber battle do they ever fucking fight each other via this stupid fucking floating orb bollocks. Oh, I only need one more hit, but no, it's going to be a cut. There we go. I think that means I win, yeah, first of 3. There we go. Wasn't that fun? So, I mean, it has a very tenuous sort of connection to Star Wars. I personally, these days, I think that's a good thing, but nevertheless, that's besides the point. Then you have this really annoying feature where, if you are the blue player, the controls are inversed. You know, you move the controller to your right, like now, and yes, okay, it is moving to the right of your character, but you're facing the opposite direction, so on screen it's moving to the left. That is fucking annoying. I'm going to regret this, but I'll start another game. Here we go. And yeah, as I said numerous times in all of my previous videos, the highlight and the reason why games on the VCS are so good is that they are simple to pick up and play, and you can have, you know, like a blast on them, and they're enjoyable. And this, well, the gameplay is not simple, it's not fun. It's just a fucking shit fest. You know, thought I just got in there. So we got the fucking mad orb again. Oh, you fuck. Okay, let's try and break through that side. No. Come on, there we go. Right, okay, let's get, yeah. There we go, got it just in time. Right, so I'm 1-0 up, but now I've got the inverse controls to fucking deal with. Oh, fuck off. So, I mean, how do I sum up then? Well, the audio is fucking annoying, the gameplay is atrocious, visually it's fucking awful. I mean, it just has nothing going for it. I mean, it is, I guess it's technically possible that it could be, you know, an interesting two-player game, but god dear, I mean, I don't know anyone back in the day who, not only who had this game, I don't know anyone who wanted it. That's it. So I think I'm gonna probably lose a life now. Yeah. Okay, well I've got 2 gaps. He only has the 1. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we got another wild fucking... Oh, I got it just in time. So I'm back on the bottom again, so at least the controls are now going the way I actually face, which is really nice of it. Yeah, I'm too busy attacking and don't bother defending, and so I've taken a few hits. But I'm not doing too badly. I'll move out of the way. Right. Oh, fuck it. How big a gap do I need to hit this cunt? Oh, fuck it. There we go. I got him. So I won that one 3-0. So there we are, Star Wars Jedi Arena from Parker Brothers. Visually it's fucking horrible, the audio is fucking annoying, and the gameplay is just absolute shit. It does have no redeeming features. So yeah, I've got no alternative. It's 0 out of 10. It is a really shit game. I know there is, you know, the game that everyone says is the worst on the Atari 2600, but fuck me, this doesn't half give it a fucking run for its money. This is one of the worst Atari games I've ever played. In fact, it's one of the worst video games I've ever played. I fucking hate it. So, yeah. Star Wars Jedi Arena for Atari VCS. 0 out of 10. It's a fucking pile of shit. That brings this review to an end, and we'll see you at the next one.